All right, some news on the Karen Reed case. So the prosecution put on a phone data expert to testify as to where John O'Keefe's phone would have been at the time of the alleged crime. So he's able to place the phone at the scene of the crime, and I assume that they wanted him to testify that the phone would have been in the front yard based on the phone data. When you use your phone, when you send a text message, when you make a phone call, when you search the internet, you're using data. And what happens is that phone data pings to different cell phones. So law enforcement and prosecutors use phone data all the time in cases to put people in certain locations, right? So in this case, it's a little bit unique because there's no dispute where John O'Keefe's body is found. But what the dispute is whether he ever goes into the house. According to the people in the house, he doesn't. According to Karen Reed, he does. On cross-examination, Karen Reed's attorney was able to get the phone data expert to admit that that phone could have been in the house just as much as it could have been in the front yard the entire time. And the way that they did that is when you put this data into these softwares, it populates these circles and you get these radiuses, right? And if you look, what this is saying is where these two lines are over here, there must have been a cell phone tower where the phone pinged. Down here, there must have been a cell phone tower over here somewhere where the phone pinged. As you can see, 34 Fairview, which is the home that John O'Keefe was at that night, is right in that radius, just as the front yard is as well. So, yeah, they can say, well, based on this, his phone would have been in that general vicinity, but you can never pinpoint it. So it's just as likely that phone could have been in the house based on this, just as much as it could have been in the front yard. You can never say with certainty based on this data specifically whether or not the phone was in the house or was not in the house. So I think that the defense took that as an opportunity to make a point to the jury is they want to present this cell phone data to you, but that cell phone data does not hurt their theory of the case that at some point John O'Keefe was in that house. So I've seen this a lot in trials, different crimes. Law enforcement loves to use phone data, cell phone pings. They do it through a software called Cellebrite, and there's another one, Cellhawk. Different law enforcement agencies use different softwares, but generally the idea is the same. They take the data from the phone, they put it in the software, and it populates times and days where this phone would have been, so you can track somebody's location. Again, his location in this case doesn't seem to be in dispute as to where he is generally. Now, specifically, whether he's in the house the entire time or at all, or he's in the yard the entire time, that's a dispute. You're not going to get that from that data. All right, thanks.